Good morning. Welcome to Sports Moves. This is your gentle stretch class. All you're going to need is a mat so that when we go down to the floor, you have somewhere comfortable to lay. Maybe some water and a towel nearby. And then just some space where you can really stretch out. All right, let's get started. Start with a big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release all the tension away. Again, big inhale. And exhale. Last time, big inhale. And exhale. When your hands are down by your side, let's take a few shoulder rolls. And reverse. And then let's pull up from your elbow, full range of motion, big circles. Or if you feel comfortable, you can extend your arm all the way out. Reverse. And relax the arms down by your side. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Clasp the hands together over your head. Lean to your right. Keeping your biceps near your ears. All the way over to your left. Bring it back to your center. Drop your hands down to chest height, pressing your palms out towards me. Rounding through your back. You can drop your chin towards your chest. And release, dropping those hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Press the palms down towards the ground, opening up through your chest. You can look towards the ceiling. And release. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Take a deep breath at the bottom, letting your head hang naturally. Alternate, lifting your heels. Keeping your toes down on the ground. Turn to the side. Place both heels back on the ground and slowly roll all the way up. Big shoulder rolls at the top. Bring those feet all the way together. Big inhale, sweep the arms up, pressing the palms together at the top. Exhale, bending through your knees, little chair squat down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale the arms down by your side. We're going to do that 2 more times. So you can get a little lower each time. Big inhale, sweeping the arms up, pressing the palms together. Exhale, chair squat as low as you can go. Keep the weight back in your hips and heels. Big press up and release. 1 more time. Relax, shake it out. Walk your feet just a little bit wider. We're going to do a power squat. So big inhale, sweep the arms up over your head. Exhale, lower down, bringing your hands behind you. Inhale all the way up, hands over your head, press up to your toes. Exhale all the way down for that squat, keeping the weight in your hips and heels. Big inhale over your head, big press. One more time, exhale down as low as you can get. Inhale up, reaching towards the ceiling. And relax, hands by your side. Shake it out. Take a deep breath. Walk your feet away from one another so you're standing in a wide stance. Toes pointed away. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale the hands to shoulder height, bending through your knees, lower down. As low as you can get, big inhale. Pressing through your heels all the way back up to the top. Exhale, sumo squat down as low as you can get. Inhale up, arms over your head. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale those arms down to shoulder height. Staying tall. Rotate from your torso. Looking as far as you can over each of your shoulders. Keeping your hips facing forward for the first few. Really feel your core twisting, warming up. Then you can go ahead and pivot on your toes. Follow through with your hips. Let those arms swing naturally. Inhale one side. Exhale the other. And slow it down. Bring it back to your center. Big inhale at your center. Sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching directly in between your legs towards the mat. Let your head hang naturally. Turn your fingers in so they're facing you and walk or reach your hands as far in between your legs as you can. Walk your hands back to their neutral position. Slight bend in your knees as you roll all the way up to the top. Big shoulder rolls at the top. Hands to your hips. Press your hips out as far to the right as you can. Both hips back. To the left. Both hips forward. Make it one smooth, flowing motion, continuing to press your hips as far as you can in each direction. The next time you come to your center, reverse. Same movement, just the opposite direction. The next time you come to your center, stay there. We're going to drop your chest down towards the right, center, left, and all the way up. One nice fluid motion. You can keep your arms by your side or let them rise over your head as you rise. Big inhale as you rise. Exhale as you fall. Nice big stretch, reaching as far as you can in each direction. The next time you come up to your center, reverse. So you can drop those hands by your side as always, if you feel a little more comfortable there. Or let them rise over your head as you rise. It's the same movement, opposite direction. Big breaths. One more here. When you get to your center, stay there. Relax the hands down by your side. Keeping your feet wide, toes pointed forward. We're gonna lean all our weight over into the right leg, bending through the right knee, lengthening through the left leg. Press your booty back, hands above your knee for support. Watch that knee that it doesn't come in front of your toes. Sink down as low as you can go. And switch. Back over to the right side. You can stay here, or if you'd like a little more of a stretch, reach your hands to the outsides of your foot, so frame your foot. Walk the hands over. Back to the left side, option 1 or 2. Evening the way out, bringing your hands to the center. Slight bend in your knees, walk halfway up. One hand above each knee. Big inhale and round, pulling your spine towards the ceiling. Exhale, flat back release, letting your chest drop towards the floor. Again, big inhale and exhale. One more time. Stay in your flat back. Bring your right shoulder towards your left knee. And switch, left shoulder towards your right knee. Release to your center, roll all the way up. Big shoulder rolls to the top. Walk your feet in toward one another. Take a breath, shake it out. We're gonna do some balance. So if you need to find a wall or a chair, you can do that now. And then we're gonna set up with one foot in front of the other. So in a tandem stance, I'll turn to the side. So you wanna find your balance. Before you start moving, shoulders over your hips. Staying nice and tall, suck your navel in towards your spine, squeeze your glutes. When you're ready, see if you can look over your shoulders. Bring it back to your center. Can you inhale your hands over your head? Can you look over your shoulders? Bring it back to your center. Hinge forward, reaching as close to your toes as you can. You may stop here, 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 wherever's comfortable for you. Get to your lowest point, take a deep breath. And then roll all the way up. Try not to step out. And back up to the top. At the top, we're gonna rock forward and back. Every time you rock forward, let your back heel come off the ground. Every time you rock back, let your front toe come off the ground. And even it back out, both feet on the ground. You're gonna take the leg that's behind you and try to switch it to in front of you and behind you again. So you're gonna put it in front and then behind. 2 more times. In front, behind. 1 more time. In front, behind. Relax, shake it out, take a breath. We're gonna switch sides. So your opposite foot is in front now. Set up. So your shoulders are over your hips, standing nice and tall, chin parallel to the ground. When you're ready, see if you can look over your shoulders. Bring it back to your center. Can you get your hands over your head? And look over your shoulders. Stay at your center, hinge forward, going as low as you can. Take a deep breath at the bottom. And then slowly roll up, try to stay in control. Try not to step out to get all the way back up, nice and tall. You can reset at the top if you need to. Take a deep breath. And then we're gonna rock, transferring that weight forward and back. Then next time you rock forward, let it hear both your feet stay on the mat. And we're gonna tap that back leg. We're gonna put it in front and behind, back to its original place 3 times in a row. Here we go. Bring it in front and behind, in front, back to your starting position. 1 more time. Relax, shake it out. Take a big inhale. Exhale, release all the tension away. Shake it out. Grab a drink of water, towel off. I will meet you down on the mat, your seated position, legs straight out in front. All right, so you're making your way down to your mat. Legs straight out in front of you. You can bring your hands behind your back for a little support. We're going to point and flex your toes. So when you point your toes, you want to think about bringing those big toes towards the ground. And then when you flex them, think about bringing those big toes towards your shins. When you flex, see if you can get your heels to just pop up off the ground. Just that little pop right there. See how they're not touching? That's the goal. Flex as hard as you can, and you'll get there. And relax your feet. Let them fall away from one another and back together. So think about bringing your pinky toes towards the ground and then big toes back towards one another. Now let them fall from side to side like windshield wipers. Keeping your big toes close to one another and then dropping your pinky toes towards the floor. And relax at your center. Give them a quick squeeze, curling your toes under. And release, spreading them apart. Again, squeeze. And release. One more time, squeeze. And release. Give them a quick shake. Let them wiggle. Big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Head looks at your knees. It's okay if you're not quite to your toes. You might be at your shins or your ankles. Find what's right for you. Breathe into the stretch. release. Sitting up tall. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Place it over your left leg. Give your right knee a hug. Look over your right shoulder. Staying super tall. Hugging that knee as close as you can. And release to your center. Uncross the right from left, letting your right knee fall out to the side in a figure four. Keep that knee as close as you can to the ground. Take a big inhale at your center. As you exhale, walk out your left leg, reaching towards your left toes. Head looks at your left knee. And release, sitting up tall. Extend the right leg out to meet the left, shake it out. Pull your left knee in towards your chest. Place it over your right leg. Give your left knee a hug, look over your left shoulder. Nice and tall, pulling that knee in as close as you can. Twisting around as far as you can, look over that shoulder. Take a few deep breaths. And release to your center. Uncross the left from right. Let your left knee fall out to the side in a figure four. Keeping your left knee as close as you can to the floor. Big inhale. Exhale. Walk out your right leg, reaching towards your right toes. Head looks at your right knee. Release, sitting up tall. Extend the left leg out to meet the right, shake it out. Walk your feet away from one another. So you're sitting in a wide V. Evenly on your sit bones. Big inhale at your center. As you exhale, walk your hands away from your body, lowering your chest towards the floor. Staying out long, walk each of your hands towards each of your toes, continuing to let your chest sink towards the floor. Again, it's okay, maybe you're at your knees, shins, ankles. Find what's right for you. Deep breaths, sink into the stretch. Bring your left hand towards your right toes. Walk both hands to your left toes. Bring your right hand back to your right toes and walk each of your hands up your legs to the center. Pull the soles of your feet in toward one another and in toward your body. So you're sitting in a butterfly. Bring your knees as close as you can to the ground. Big inhale. And exhale, drop your chest towards your feet. And release, sitting up tall. Rotate your torso towards your right knee. So you have one hand on either side of your leg. Big inhale. As you exhale, drop your chest towards that right knee. Again, keeping those knees as close to the ground as you can. And release, sitting up tall, bring it back to your center. Rotate your torso towards your left knee. Big inhale. Exhale, drop your chest towards your left knee. And release, sitting up tall, rotating back to your center. Bring your legs to their most comfortable seated position. I'm going to go to crisscross. You choose what's right for you. Take a big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Press the palms together at the top, pull them down to your center. Press in with your fingertips, away with your palms. Keeping your elbows up, big inhale, rotate in. Exhale, rotate out. Big deep breaths, big rotations as far as you can in each direction. The next time you come to your center, stay there. Interlace your fingers, drop your elbows, rotate from your wrist. Reverse. And relax, unlace your fingers, let them drop down by your sides. Big inhale and open, spreading your fingers. Exhale and close, making a fist. Again, inhale and open. Exhale and close. One more time, big open. And close. Shake it out, give those fingers a quick wiggle. With your next inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to shoulder height, palms facing me, small pulses. Flip the palms over, continue to pulse. With your next inhale, open up as wide as you can, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Exhale and close, giving yourself a big hug. Notice which arm is on top. We're going to switch it. Big inhale and open. Exhale and close. Two more like this. Switching which arm is on top every time. The next time you open, relax the arms down by your side. Squeeze your shoulder blades back down and together. And release. Again, squeeze. And release. One more time. Squeeze. And release. Bring your right arm across your body. Hang on just above your elbow, relaxing that shoulder away from your ear. Look to your right. And release. Switch sides. Left arm is across your body. Nice relaxed shoulders. Release. Inhale your right arm over your head. Exhale, drop it in between your shoulder blades. Gentle press or tug from your elbow. And release. Switch sides. Inhaling the left up. Exhale in between your shoulder blades. Gentle press or tug. And release. One more big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release all the tension away. Relax, shake it out. Take a breath, grab a drink of water, towel off, and when you're ready, meet me on the mat in the prone position, so that's on your stomach. You can relax your upper body into the mat. Flex your feet, and then alternate pulling your heels in towards your bottom. You want to get them as close as you can every time. Little squeeze, and then release. The next time you pull your right heel in, stay there. So you can hold it just like this, or if you feel comfortable, reach back with your right hand and pull it in a little bit closer. Either way, make sure you're pressing your hips into the mat. And release, switch sides, pull that left heel in, squeeze. Or if you feel comfortable, reach back with the left hand and pull it in a little closer. Hips towards the mat. And release. Relax your lower body into the mat. Bring your hands to the small of your back, palms facing the ceiling. Now you're going to pull your elbows as close as you can to one another. Squeeze and release, dropping them back towards the floor. Get those elbows as close as you can to the ground. 2 more times, big squeeze and release. 1 more time, squeeze and release. Bring your arms out into a T. Let's bend our right leg, so it's like at a 90-degree angle, and then try to bring the sole of your foot towards the floor. Big rotation. Keeping that chest as close as you can to the ground. And release all the way back to your center. Switching sides, bend at the left leg. Bring the sole of your foot towards the floor. Big rotation. And release to your center. Relax the upper body. We're going to lift and lower the lower body. The goal is to get your knees off of the ground without bending them. All right, here we go. Squeeze and lift. Relax and lower. Lift. Lower. Squeeze. Release. 1 more. And relax. Bring your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Relaxing the lower body into the mat. Big inhale. As you exhale, press your chest away from the mat as far as you can comfortably. So you can stop at any time. You can also drop down to your forearms. Choose a level that's right for you. Look towards the ceiling. Draw those shoulders away from your ears. And release, lowering your chest back down to the mat. Now we're going to lift and lower the upper body. Here's your options. 1, keep those hands underneath your shoulders. Little press and release. 2, bring the hands up with your body. 3, walk your hands away from your body. Here we go. Choose your level. I'll stay at 2. Let's go. Lift and lower. Squeeze, release. Up, down. 2 more. And relax. Roll over so you're lying on your back in a supine position. Go ahead and hug your knees in towards your chest. You can rock from side to side, forward and back, around in a circle. Whatever is right for you. Take a few deep breaths, release the tension, bring blood flow to your spine. As you feel ready, drop your feet down to the mat so your knees are bent. Your hands should just be able to touch your heels. Flip the palms towards the ceiling. We're going to do a bridge, lift and hold. Big inhale at the bottom. Exhale, press those hips up towards the ceiling and hold them there. Take a few deep breaths. Weights in your heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Suck your navel in towards your spine. Focus on getting those hips up so you've got a straight line from your shoulders all the way to your knees. And release. Slowly lower all the way back down to the mat. Walk your feet toward one another. And then let them fall away so that you're lying in a butterfly. Pull your knees back into one another. If you need to use your hands to help you press, no problem. Walk your feet back to hip width distance apart. Cross your right ankle over the top of your left knee. You can press out on your right knee or interlace your fingers behind your left hamstring and pull it in towards your body. If it's not already there, drop that left leg back down to the mat, extending the right leg up towards the ceiling. You can hang on behind your hamstring or your calf. Pull your leg in towards your body. Rotate from your ankle. Reverse. then release. Flexing your toes, let the leg fall down towards the mat. You can tap it on the ground if you need to. Point your toes, pull it all the way back up towards the ceiling. Nice and controlled in both directions. Flex down. Take the tap out if you don't need it. Point your toes, pull it all the way back up. 3 more. Control your breath. And then relax, drop your right knee, back foot right back down next to your left foot, so your knees are bent again. This time crossing that left ankle over the top of your right leg, right knee, pressing out on the left knee, or interlace your fingers behind the right hamstring and pull it in towards your body. A few deep breaths. If it's not already there, drop your right foot back to the mat. Extend the left leg towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers behind the hamstring or your calf. Pull it in towards your body. Rotate from your ankle. And reverse. Flexing your feet, let that left leg drop down towards the mat. You can tap it on the ground if you need to. Point your toe, pull it all the way back up towards the ceiling. Flex. On your way down, I'm going to take that tap out. You can use it if you need to. Point the toe, pull it all the way back up. 3 more. Use your breath. Inhaling the leg up, exhaling it down. Nice and controlled. Last one. And then drop that foot right back down. Walk your feet away from your body. Take a big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Reach as if someone's pulling you by your fingers and toes. Take a few deep breaths. With your next exhale, drop your hands down by your side. Take a few deep breaths. Releasing all the tension. With your next exhale, press into your elbows, bringing you back up to your most comfortable seated position. We're going to drop our ears towards our shoulders, one side then the other. Nice and controlled. Getting your ears as close to your shoulders as you can without moving your shoulders. One more each side. The next time you come to your center, stay there. We're going to look over your shoulders, turning your head as far as you can in each direction without moving your shoulders. Nice and controlled. next time you come to your center, stay there. Look up towards the ceiling and then down towards the floor. You drop your chin towards your chest. Nice and controlled. Use your breath. Big inhale up. Exhale down. The next time you come to your neutral position, stay there. Take a big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release all the tension away. 2 more, big inhale. Exhale. Last one, pressing your palms together at the top. Exhale, bring them down to your center. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day.